What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Let us hit record now.
Already done.
Okay,
Good
good.
morning.
Yeah.
Good.
We have started the podcast.
Or you wouldn't have heard me say that. I guess that we not
right,
hit
yeah.
record. Yeah,
That's true.
Brady Jones from the, I guess the world. We have a question that comes into the Hot Tub Podcast.
Yeah, if you were listening to us on Spotify, you can actually go to like the episode and there's a little spot where you can put in a question for us or a topic you want us to discuss. And that's what Kelsey did. And this is a pretty interesting one. It's a hypothetical for us.
Okay.
She says, would you rather be really itchy all over your body for the rest of your life or be really sticky all over your body for the rest of your life?
1,000,000% sticky.
Sticky,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's something you could get used to, and unless you're touching yourself,
I don't know.
you're not going to notice. Hang on.
What's that now?
Wow, okay.
Yikes.
I think you
But when you're itchy, you feel it all the time.
But imagine your shirt sticking to your back constantly.
Whatever,
That's
you
fine.
get used to it.
The
I've
other
been sticky
thing, though,
before.
is
Oh, God, Jenny!
Do we isolate a lot on the Hot Tub Podcast?
We can. This is a family podcast.
Jenny, you finished?
I'm done now, yeah.
Now.
I'd be afraid, though, if you're sticky, that affects other people much more. I mean, people don't like to touch and be around sticky
Right.
things.
Yeah, but they can get rid of the stickiness. You're the one who has to deal with it all the time.
Forget cuddling. Forget hugs.
Yeah.
This
Forget
is a
handshakes.
no-brainer, guys. Sticky
No,
wins. You rush,
absolutely.
Brady, you guys are going to go with scratching the
Itchy?
rest of your life?
Yeah, no, in fact, I think it's selfish to pick.
I think it is.
Sticky.
Yes, it is. I
I'm
think
not
it's very
forcing
selfish.
you to touch me.
I think over time. Then why are you doing this?
Please.
You know what I'm saying.
I asked if you
I'm
were
not forcing
finished.
anybody. The only person who has to deal with it is my husband.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, you're.
Right?
I think over time, it wouldn't take very long, and you would just get used to and become immune to the itch.
Like the stick.
No.
No.
Yeah.
And I think there's products you can use that are going to help the itch. Are there
Cover
sticky
myself
products?
in flour. Or
Oh,
baking
Okay,
God.
soda.
yeah, that's going to be a great
I'm
life.
sorry.
Enjoy
Yeah,
that.
No. You guys are wrong
Yeah,
on this one.
I'm,
Yeah,
Jenny
you're
and I
no,
win.
I
Totally
think we're
wrong.
split. I think we've divided the hot tub.
I think there's
Yeah.
half of us here. Jen Mall is right.
Absolutely.
And
No.
Brush
Jen
is
Malkin
wrong.
knife?
No, you guys are just, you're wrong.
Sorry, Brush.
I also don't like brush.
No.
It's Brady and Rush.
Yeah, brush.
The R can be yours too.
Or brushy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Brushy works.
Brushy's
I like
good.
Russian Brady. Because it sounds like Russian Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Russian.
no.
There's
No.
a Russian Brady, yeah.
You're brushy.
And Jenny and I are sticky.
Yeah.
And now the Hot Tub Podcast begins.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Who takes their coffee black? You take your coffee black, Rush. And Brady
Every morning,
sometimes?
Yeah, in the morning I'll do it here because it's not great coffee here. You
Right.
know what I mean? But if
Yeah.
it's really good coffee, maybe I'll put a bit of milk in it.
Okay. Well, if you do, congratulations. You might be a psycho.
Oh, okay.
Social media is obsessed with an old study from 2016 that found you're more likely to be a psychopath if you enjoy things that are bitter.
Oh.
Stuff like black coffee, dark chocolate, and gin and tonics.
Oh.
It
I
looked
like
at
all of
the
those things.
I like dark chocolate better than milk
Really?
chocolate.
Ew,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Psycho!
God,
Yeah.
psycho. It looked at the food and drink preferences of 1,000 people and personality traits like how narcissistic, aggressive, and sadistic they were. It found people who like bitter stuff are more likely to have the types of antisocial qualities psychopaths have. And they were more likely to take pleasure in seeing other people suffer. Yeah.
Wow, that's so much.
Yeah. If you're listening to this while enjoying a square of dark chocolate and washing it down with black coffee, don't worry too much. Liking that stuff doesn't always mean you're a psycho.
Good.
They,
I appreciate that.
Just most of the time.
They
Right.
said to take the results with a grain of salt because it's just one study. That said, experts think 1 in 22 people are technically psychopaths, so there's a decent chance you or someone you know is a psycho.
Wow, 1 in 22.
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
But you can be a psychopath and not murder people. That's
Sure.
the
No, of
difference,
course,
right?
yes.
Everybody thinks psychopath equals murder.
Imagine
and
1 in
that's not the
22
case.
people were murderers. A much different world.
Now, the difference is, are these people capable of murder versus would they do it? That's the other question.
You're so deep into
I know.
murder.
Very
man.
into
I
murder.
really
Yeah.
am. I do love my true
I prefer just
crime
talking about
docs.
coffee.
Psycho.
Yeah, Rush, why don't you want us
Yeah.
to talk about murder?
I have
Yeah.
a question. So, like, now, if you have tea, for example,
Yes.
do you put milk in your tea?
I do.
Okay. because I wouldn't put milk in tea either. I don't like milky
you don't like-
things.
It's tea mouth you're talking about.
No, he doesn't like flavor of any
No,
sort.
No,
That's
that's not
true.
it. Because I
Likes
think you
everything dry.
you lose
Right,
the flavor
yeah.
when you put
Yeah,
milk
the
into
milk
something.
makes it less
you actually,
flavorful.
It's less flavorful. I don't like the coating of the tongue that milk
But that's
and cream
tea
gives you.
mouth. But that's not coffee mouth because I get tea mouth, I get grape mouth, I get chocolate throat. And all of those
Okay, I'm leaving the show. I don't even know what she's saying anymore. I try, I pretend.
certain things
I
you
laugh
eat.
along. I don't even know what throat, mouth.
No, it's chocolate throat and grape mouth.
Even.
And
But
grape
is
throat.
tea mouth and coffee mouth different?
Yeah, so I don't get coffee
See,
mouth.
I find tea mouth is just dry mouth.
It's dry and it feels like there's a coating on your tongue from tea.
Why are you guys
Definitely noticed
feeding
that.
I'm
into
just
this?
trying to understand.
Grape
it. That's-
throat and chocolate throat is when you feel like if you have a coating down your throat. And
But chocolate throat and grape throat are so different.
well, they're
chocolate
different, but
throat-
it's a similar feeling. I'm not alone. This is the thing. I know it. It is absolutely a
So
thing.
doesn't any food give you throat?
No. They see like what I said. Coffee doesn't give me
Idiot.
coffee throat.
But if I have, I don't know, like egg salad, do I not have
No,
egg
you don't
salad
have sex.
throat?
No.
You don't
or
know
egg
what kind of
salad
throat I
mouth.
have?
Well, I'm telling you, if you don't experience grape or chocolate throat, then you don't get egg salad
What about
throat.
like tomato soup? Like a thick tomato soup?
No.
You get tomato soup
No,
throat?
not the
Because
same
that's
thing.
thick, you know what I
No.
mean?
There's something in
Do
it.
you
I
get
don't know.
milk mouth?
Milk mouth? No, milk mouth isn't a thing. No,
I think milk mouth is a thing where afterwards, and it also, your saliva seems thicker because you have milk
Yeah,
mouth.
I would agree
no.
with
How
that.
thick
Yeah.
is the milk you're drinking?
Even if it's like skim. It's
Really?
still, that's why I
No.
don't like it in my coffee.
Here's the thing: I don't drink it on its own. I don't drink milk by
Right,
itself.
right.
So
You're
in
not
coffee,
eight.
Well,
I'm
unless
not
you're having
noticing
pasta, spaghetti.
Yeah,
Oh, then I
spaghetti
do.
throat.
Oh my God, no, spaghetti throat isn't a thing either, Mahler.
No.
Come on.
She has milk with spaghetti.
Okay, what about
Yes.
peanut butter? Peanut butter throat.
You can. It gets a little smacky,
Or like
but it's not
Nutella.
nothing like.
Smack.
It's nothing
does
like
get a
grape
little
throat or
smacky.
chocolate
I
throat.
can't. What does
Yeah,
that
they're
mean?
real things. I'm telling you.
So
I'm not
there's
alone.
no peanut butter mouth?
No, or peanut butter throat. It gets a little like but that's.
But I have to. I have to jump in and try. I have to try.
Do you need me to write this down?
No, I
Mahler?
just-
It's very
Yeah.
simple.
But Jenny's saying like that doesn't exist. How do you know it doesn't exist for me? Like you experience grape
Sure.
throat?
If
Is that
you
right?
experience peanut butter throat, talk to me, and we can. I get it.
Well, okay.
But when
By
I
all
said it,
means.
you're like,
Yeah.
nope, that's not a thing.
Well, I
I
just
think-
don't think it is.
I think what she's saying is if you don't experience grape throat
Yes,
and
chocolate. Throat.
chocolate throat,
Yes.
Then you wouldn't have
it's
spaghetti
valid.
mouth.
Too?
Like it's
Yes.
not.
Thank you.
I think she thinks they're
Can
all
you write it
encompassing.
down for him?
I mean,
I gotta make like a little Genesian dictionary.
don't get me wrong. She's not right. I'm just saying that this is where she's coming from.
Okay, here we go.
Well, I know people are going to text in and support you because they
Somebody
love
said
you.
the only one I got was I understand tea mouth. That's it.
I find that tea mouth, especially if a tea is steeped too long,
Yeah.
it feels like you might as well have just rubbed your tongue with a sock.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that.
Oh,
I like
sock mouth.
Yeah,
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 tea mouth.
yeah.
Well, that I
That's the
get.
thing.
Yeah.
I like this one. Someone said Jenny's throat sensitivity might be mild allergies.
Yeah, I don't think it is because it doesn't really bother me. It goes away pretty quickly. I do have
I think
allergies to
that's-
certain
I
fruits.
think that's allergies.
Yeah.
Like kiwi makes my lips itchy.
So maybe
That's
you're
true.
just allergic
Yeah.
to things.
I could be. It's possible. But it's
This
not
whole
enough that I'm
time.
not going to eat them.
So you're allergic to things, and you say to me that I don't have chocolate throat.
Well, then maybe you're not allergic. Maybe I am. You don't have. Do you have chocolate throat? Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what it is.
It just feels like that's the only way I can
You would
explain
know,
it.
Mahler, if
Yeah.
you had chocolate throat.
It's like it's dry and
You know, it's like, you know.
it's
of
similar to
course.
grape throat.
Sure.
Yeah.
Except chocolate throat is more, you know.
Exactly. Thank you.
You know, peanut butter throat is more like nya. You know, I mean, how? This is obvious.
Mahler, do you need this written down? Or
I
what?
want this written down. I want to see how you spell.
Yeah. This would be a fun little like Christmas gift idea. We can make a little guidebook. People can put it on their coffee table. And then you know what to serve guests when they come over.
I don't
That's
know
nice.
how you're not getting this. It's
Yeah.
very
I'm
straightforward.
sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
Like, do we get you an EpiPen? What do we do with this?
I want her to go to an allergist. No, when I have my peanut butter, it's like ning, ning, ning. But then with the kiwi, it's like so I don't ning, ning, ning. And you know, and sometimes it's a little smacky.
You know what? They'd probably appreciate it.
No,
So descriptive.
I don't know if they would.
they would be confused and ask you to leave.
Yeah. Someone said, what about cooked spinach mouth? That's not a thing.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah.
All right, wrap it up.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
Well, it was a good week.
Yeah.
It was a really good week up
yeah.
until this very moment.
Oh, that's when we make it a great week, everybody. Here we go.
Now it's time to play Brady's on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Welcome, everybody, to the best game on radio. It's Brady's Game of Joy. You
Thanks.
guys excited?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why? This is a big morning for all of us.
No,
Is
it's
it?
not. It's a
Yeah.
terrible time.
No, because on the last edition of the Morning Hot Tub, if you remember, Jenny tried to break a world record by chugging a mug of coffee in under 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
She did not succeed. But,
That was close.
hey, you were only like a second and a half off. That's not bad, right? So it got me to
Sure.
thinking,
Oh, no.
there's got to be
Oh, boy.
some records that we can beat. And I don't know if I've told you guys this before or not, but I have a friend from high school, Ricky Records, who works at the Guinness Book of World Records, and he actually sent along some records that he thinks we have a shot
Okay.
at being
Thanks, Ricky.
beating. So this morning, you guys are going to try to become Guinness World Record holders.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Okay, now you're all equally talented at everything, so there's some suggested records in that little pot I gave
Okay.
you. You're going to pick
Okay.
one out at random, and that is the record that you are going to try to beat.
Can we read it now? Like I can pick and
I
read?
have mine still closed. I'm not
Okay.
opening
Yeah, keep
it
it,
yet.
keep it closed for now.
Okay.
This is very, very exciting. I guess we'll start with Mahler.
Okay, should I
Yeah,
open
it up. Yeah, let us know what you got.
Fastest talker.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, I'd have a shot at
Reciting. You want this one?
No. Well, yeah. Depends what mine is, though.
Can we do a trade?
Oh, be careful what you wish for there, Jenny.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to trade?
Okay.
Can we? Can we
Because
trade
I'm not.
these?
You are a great fast talker.
Can I look at mine?
No.
No, do
No,
you want
you
to just
can't-
trade
you can't look at
blindly?
yours. Well, it depends, because there's some that I think are... You could trade if you want.
Okay.
Who are you trading?
I mean, if you want to trade.
So Jenny should
Do
go
you wanna
first.
Yeah,
then?
okay. Jenny, you want to go
All right.
first with
Okay.
fastest talker? Okay, so I emailed it to
Oh.
Mahler. Hang on, let me
I
email
should have
it
let
to
you finish. To be or not to be. Oh, man.
Oh my God, Brady sent me what I have to read now.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
It's
Good
a
luck.
lot.
I'm not
Ooh.
going to tell you what the record is until you try to do it.
Okay.
She's got to read the whole thing.
Yeah, but we won't probably get there.
And you can't stumble, obviously.
Yeah, you can't stumble. You got to power through. You got
Oh,
this, Jenny.
never mind. I don't want to do it. Can
Well,
we
you
trade
already-
these
It's
back?
too late.
You
I,
already
No,
made the
I
trade.
told you shouldn't
You
have done
already made
this.
the trade. Okay, Jenny, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Fastest talker, you got to read this whole to be or not to be thing. And we begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it's till Norbert will suffer.
So that did not work. That did not work.
Can you just give me Marietta Little Lamb or something? Like, this is
That's not the
This is
record.
what the record was.
Oh. Well, I'm
You want to
out.
go from the top? Okay, here we
Okay.
go. 1, 2, 3, go.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take the arms against a sea of troubles, and know by opposing end them, to die, to sleep no more, and by sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks, the flesh is heir to.
Pretty good.
That's not
That
bad.
was pretty
Oh.
good.
That's not bad. I mean, you didn't get it.
I had to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were, what, 20% done?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
the world record was 23.8 seconds.
How long did that take me?
It was about 20 seconds.
Yeah. You were not quite there.
Yeah,
you know,
no.
you haven't impressed Ricky.
No, Ricky
Ricky
Records.
No,
Thank
Ricky,
you.
Ricky, thumbs down. I have him on Zoom here. He gave me a thumb down.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't pass that one. All right, let's go Rush, I guess then.
Oh, Waller's going last? Okay.
Yeah, why not? Just
Sure.
change it up.
Sure. Okay. Most claps in 30 seconds.
Oh, I would have liked that.
Oh,
Sure.
God. Can I take a video? of
Okay,
this?
well then I'll tell you what. I'll give you the opportunity. Do you want to trade that one for the one that Mahler has?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay.
I
All
think
right.
I'm confident with
Most
this.
claps
I
in
have
30
to.
seconds.
Because no matter what, you're going to look like an idiot.
Yes, I am. All right.
Are you ready? I'll tell you the record after
Okay.
you give it your shot.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go. Most claps in 30 seconds begins now. Probably should have counted.
I've got a
Also,
lot more.
isolate all of this.
Okay.
Keep going. 20 seconds left.
Yeah.
20 seconds?
I'm killing it.
You got to isolate
going.
all of
You're
this.
slowing down, Rush.
Keep
You're
going,
slowing
Rush.
down.
Faster.
Hey, is anybody counting me?
Yeah, I got it. Keep
I'm
going.
almost there.
8 seconds.
Okay.
You're almost finished.
Yeah.
All right.
sounds so gross.
Actually, it did
And
yeah.
time.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Did I do it?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
No.
What?
No, the record is 551 claps.
Oh my
And-
God, you weren't even close.
Yeah, I don't think you
What?
came
You
there.
had
Maybe got 100.
146.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
All right.
So sorry. Oh. Okay. All right, Mahler, go ahead.
I don't think you guys realize that audio.
Yes.
Oh, no, I do.
Oh, I'm
No,
quite
even
certain.
the way
Yeah.
you reacted.
Oh, I know.
Oh, me saying I'm gonna get it on video because no matter what, you're gonna look like an idiot.
Even his face without him clapping
Oh,
was very
yeah.
funny.
Yes,
So good.
I want to know from the listeners, text in, did it sound like we thought it
I
sounded?
think it did. I made sure because when I stopped, I felt like this immediate relief, but I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
The most sticky notes stuck on the face in 30 seconds.
Oh,
Do
that's
you have to
pretty
stick it to
good.
yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or can I stick it on Jenny?
No, on yourself.
Oh, on yourself.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
This is our last chance for the world record.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
chance. Well, we might have one other. We'll see how much time we
I'll
have.
take
but
off my headphones.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. You got this.
All right.
Okay,
What
guys.
is the record?
I'll
You
tell
don't tell me
after.
until
I'll
after,
tell you
okay.
after. But this, I think this is like totally doable. Okay, Jenny, you want to count them down so we can hear you?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
God,
This is
two.
two. Oh, this is going very poorly.
This is it. 3.
3. You got 25 seconds left.
Oh,
no, that
2,
one fell.
3,
Yeah. Okay.
4.
4. I was
Oh,
swinging the
three.
beer.
Falling
That
off,
fell again.
falling
4,
off.
Uh-huh. Okay.
3,
These are these
3,
are they bad? Stick. Let's see.
On the top of the
5.
head, man.
Yeah.
Top of the head.
6.
Yeah. Oh, another
5.
one fell.
This is not going
Five.
well.
5 seconds left. They keep falling. Oh.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe I wasted my
6.
Post-it notes for this.
7,
Okay, and that's
Okay.
time.
And
That's
6. Or 7 altogether.
Okay,
7.
well,
7. What's the record?
Good for you.
38.
38.
The record's
Honestly,
38.
you guys are making
Yeah.
fun of me.
You still have Post-it notes on your head.
It is hard to read.
I want you. No. I want you to see how unsticky these are, Jenny. I want you
Okay.
to try. Okay.
Yeah, they're sticking
They
to her.
sticking?
Yeah.
Yeah, but after that, let's see.
Well, they're all.
Oh, Jenny, you're pretty good at this.
Yeah.
With
not
a little
even
bit
trying.
of training, I'm just saying.
I don't-
38 is
Well,
within
you
reach.
lost one there.
Yeah. Okay, Ricky just sent me, he has one more thing. Oh,
She
that's
doesn't
not
really
bad.
have a problem with him sticking to her.
Oh, it fell.
You have to put one on your
One of my notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, Ricky just reached out and he said there's one more record that he thinks we can beat. Okay. And he thinks this one's particularly good for Jenny because Jenny, you obviously know Pokemon super well.
Yes.
Oh,
And
God,
so
no.
it's the most Pokemon identified in 1 minute.
Oh.
And I'll tell you the
Oh,
record right
no.
now. The record is 82, and he said that's totally doable for
I
you.
think so, too.
So I've just emailed you this video where it's gonna like flash through some Pokemon, and you need to name them as quick as you can. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
God.
Okay.
Oh, God. Okay. How many? What's the record?
82.
Oh, yeah. I got this.
Yeah, so you could totally
Okay.
do this.
Am I
If-
going
if
now?
you can get all of them in the video, you'll be fine.
I feel
Okay.
good about
Okay,
this.
all right, you ready?
Yes.
Come on.
Okay, all right, we begin now.
Snorlax, Blue Guy.
Nope.
Had Firetail 2, Firetail 3, Blue Guy, Purple Guy with wings, Shellhead, Worm Guy, Butterfly Dude,
She's killing it.
Bee Guy, Bird 3, Bird, Mouse 1, 2, Chicken, Snake, Pikachu. I'm out. Oh, God. That looked like a koala. Do they have real names?
Yeah, they all have names.
All
know
of these
this?
have names?
Of course they do.
Oh, my God. Little deer. Big fox.
Dear guy.
Bathead.
All right.
Bad him.
Okay. Yes.
It sounded like you were launching nuclear codes. I gotta be
I
honest.
know. I didn't know there were so many Pikachus. Or like
Okay.
characters. Is it a Pikachu?
I don't know.
Is it Pikachu
Pokemon.
a thing?
Yeah,
Pokemon.
sure.
Pokemon, yeah.
Pokemon.
Pikachu is
Oh,
a
that was
Pokemon. Why are you
terrible.
pretending like you don't know all the Pokemon?
What is Ricky saying?
Thumbs down.
Yeah, it's a double thumb down.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
fair
yeah.
enough. I
Sorry,
get it.
Ricky. Hey, sorry, man. All right, I'll see you this weekend. Okay. All right.
You and Ricky
Yeah.
records.
Man, sorry, guys. Yeah, no records broken today.
No.
That's too bad.
Maybe next time.
Mahler, take the Post-it off your head.
Where, is there one?
Yeah.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, there you go.
He should have let me sit with it for the whole show.
That would be great.
There you go. It's Brady's Game of Joy.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
A guy in Germany broke a world record by chugging a full cup of coffee in 3 seconds.
Oh.
This sounds super lame-o. I feel like I could do this.
Oh, here
Have
we
you
go.
ever had to-
Excellent.
But it's a world record.
And this is what I'm saying. But have you ever chugged a beer? Have you ever funneled anything? You just open your throat up.
Yeah, but it's
and
hot
let it
coffee,
go.
is it not? Or is it cold
No,
coffee?
so that's the thing. Guinness
I
doesn't.
can't believe you walked all over that, Brady.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
What?
She was talking about
What
her throat
did you
being
say?
open.
Melt your
Yeah,
throat and funneling it in. And,
I believe you said you just open your throat and let it go.
Now you just said it. That's great. So we got our clip.
No, but really, I mean, Brady, you've done a ton of funneling, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done a significant amount of funneling.
Sure.
Sure.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I can remember like 15, 20 years ago, I funneled a beer or two. And God, I could funnel a beer in probably 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
If
I
not
look
less.
forward to you chugging a cup of coffee in 3 seconds.
I
'cause
think I could
we're
do
going
it.
to do this now, and
Oh.
no, you won't.
No, I need to
bet
practice.
You could.
It's
Have
been a
I
long
ever told
time.
you about the beer stick? Did I explain that to you? It's like a giant syringe. That's what it looks like. And you
Okay.
can put as many as 2 beers in there, and then you go against a wall, and you push against a wall, and then it funnels. It shoots it down your throat.
This is what I'm saying. Maybe you're not allowed to use anything. I think that's the thing.
No,
But
I'm
either
sure you're
way,
not.
you'd
No,
still
you
be able
can't
to-
use a device.
Yeah.
But I
Oh.
still think just a cup of
Jenny,
coffee.
it's a world record.
I know, but I'm not the only one. The previous record was 3.17 seconds. By the way, this guy did it in 3.12.
Exactly.
And
So
a bunch
this
of
isn't
people,
just a thing that one person tried and now it's a record. No, this is fast because
I don't
not
know if
everybody
it-
can do this.
How much is it, Jenny? Just a cup?
It's a cup, so 8 ounces, right?
What?
And yeah, and
That
a lot
doesn't
of people
make
on Instagram in the comments are agreeing with me, saying I could do that.
But they're not agreeing with you.
No, but they're
that
agreeing.
you can do
no,
it.
But not that I could do it. But
I know
think they
Jenny
could
can do it. Let me comment that.
There's this girl in the middle of Canada that feels really confident she can do this.
I mean, I get it. There was a time where I thought I could beat the record for eating as many cheeseburgers in a sitting, you know.
And you didn't
Yeah.
even finish
in 2
one.
minutes.
No, yeah,
Well,
hot
it's 'cause it got
dogs it
stuck
was.
in my throat and it was uncomfortable.
You didn't have half of one.
No.
You had
No.
like 2 bites, and then you tried to eat it too quickly, and you felt nauseous.
That's exactly
Look,
it.
in your defense,
Yeah.
it does sound beatable.
Right.
does.
Thank you.
However, being a world record, it's not.
My guess is
I need to see
something.
this
It has
video.
something to do with the fact that it's hot coffee too.
It's not hot coffee.
Are
It's,
you not
Yeah,
sure?
Guinness said that they didn't make any reference to the fact that it was hot. Okay. No, it doesn't look hot. There's no steam coming off of it.
Oh, well, there you go. So it doesn't.
So here he goes. Yeah, he just gulped it. That was 3 seconds. Okay, maybe I couldn't do it. I feel like I could.
No.
Brady, if you watch
I'm
the
watching
video,
it now, yeah.
Gosh, how many times would Jenny open the Guinness Book of World Records and go, "Oh, I could do that.
Oh yeah, just
I
like
could do that.
Like
Oh, I
she,
could do that."
every time she turned a page and she looked at the left and the right, she'd be like, "Yep, I can do that. I can do that," and she couldn't do any of
Yeah,
them.
I don't think you could do this. I don't think I could do this, but I think people could definitely
Yeah.
beat this. Like I have friends that could beat this.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, you
See?
don't.
Yeah, yeah, it's not that crazy.
It's not. It's 8 ounces. That's nothing.
No.
I want to try. Not like
I'm
I don't
looking
mean on the
forward to
show, but
that.
I'll try it on my own.
What if do you want to try it with water?
Yeah, I could try it with water.
Sure.
Let's measure it out.
Okay.
Let's go.
I have water here.
Guys,
Oh my
I'm
God.
all about trying it, but
Yeah.
I mean, we've done this before on the show. Any kind of record she's ever attempted, not even close.
No,
I mean,
not
it's
even
just,
close.
Now, here, I'll tell you this. The difference between you setting the record and being like really off and being with everybody else, maybe 2 seconds.
Right.
Maybe you could
Yeah.
drink it all in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And so could literally everybody. Literally everybody.
Should I get a glass? Let me go get a glass and let's try.
Okay.
Can we try?
God.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm ready.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
But the
I'm
fact
excited.
that it's 3 seconds means you could not do it.
I have my own water here. My
Why
own
don't we
little
just use that?
hydration drink? Because we don't know. We need a mug to be able to to show what like about 8 ounces is.
Okay.
You know. So I'm ready. I feel confident. It's just a matter of literally opening. Like you have to forget that you're swallowing anything.
Brady can't isolate anything. He's out of the studio.
God, all right, I can speak freely. But you But you really do, it's all mind over
Oh boy.
it's mind over everything.
Huh?
You just I guess it's not isolating, but anyway, I can do this. I've done it. I can do this. I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's go.
I think.
You guys never done this in your time?
No.
Never done this. No. Once in college.
Yeah, exactly. Rush invited me over. I said, I'm not doing this.
I think you can drink this within 6 seconds.
6 seconds? Okay.
Oh,
That's
Brady.
too high. That's too much.
That's 8 ounces.
Brady, by the way, you have
Sure.
so much isolating to do.
Okay.
Yeah, you missed a doozy. I
good
appreciate you
problem.
not
I'm
making
good
it
with
very
that.
cold.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna time it. Can I use your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going
For
to time
sure.
it? Okay.
What are we
No,
doing?
you have to put it down on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you
Down there.
spill, you lose.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Is this the right amount?
But don't start it till it gets to my lips.
I think so. It's a normal. It looked like it was just a coffee. No. It's you have to. It starts on the ground and only the time only starts when you touch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you have to put your hands like that. around.
Okay.
Do you want to move the microphone or it's going to hit
Can
the
I take my
microphone?
headphones off? I feel like I
Yeah,
can't
you can.
hear this.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want
Okay,
to
you
turn
ready?
off the music?
Yeah, we're going to do this. Here we go.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go. Go. 4.7.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
No.
No,
And
it's
you
not
know
bad.
who could do that?
Everybody.
But I think she could cut it down like a minute or a second
Second and a half. If I
No,
worked
she
at
absolutely couldn't.
I
No.
could work
Did
at
you
this.
open your thot?
Not as much as I wanted to.
This is
Good, you got that.
this isolation is just.
I almost forgot to open my throat at the beginning. Reminded myself a second in that's how you do it.
Well, it's your first one in a while.
Yeah.
I know.
Give yourself a break.
Okay.
That's not
It's
bad.
been a
I want to
while.
go again.
Yeah.
If I practiced this, I bet you I could do it.
I think you gotta keep practicing. Keep
Yep.
it up.
Keep on going.
I will. Thank you for doing that, Brady.
Yeah.
That even doesn't sound good.
No.
Thank you for doing that, Brady.
Hey guys, 4.7 is not bad.
It's 50% longer than he took to do the record.
It's
50% longer.
still
It
impressed.
was not close.
Thank you, Brady.
Yeah, not bad.
I feel
You
pretty
did
good too.
literally what everybody else could do. You drank a mug of water.
Oh, I'm coming back. I'm coming back with this. I got this.
You will not remember this a minute
know.
ago.
No chance.
It's like you're under the impression that everybody else would have taken 7 minutes. Like it's.
I think it is a gift to be able to stop thinking
Oh,
about
yeah.
what you're doing. Just open it up and let it go. Like if you just do that, it will. I'm telling you. I feel like Rush, stop it.
I'm gonna be here so late today.
So please continue about the gift.
It is mind. Like I said, it is mind over what you're used to doing, which is sipping. Like you're just used to taking sips, even gulps. You don't gulp, you let it go. And it is just allowing yourself to not think about that and trust that it's going to go down and not come back up.
Yeah.
All right. You're right, but also so wrong.
Do you want me to stay with you after the show, Brady, just to help you? Or?
It's a lot to do here.
You haven't had a lot.
Sure, right?
It's only January.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Now it's time
Housekeeping? Come back in an hour.
for some housekeeping.
Housekeeping, you want towels? More towels. Need sleepy.
On the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Housekeeping, you want mint for pillow? Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
All right, we're all over the map here with different headlines I want to share with you guys. We've heard a lot about Ozempic. And I feel like half of Hollywood is on
It's
Ozempic right now.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, every award show this week, I'm like, oh, Ozempic,
Yep.
Yeah.
Ozempic,
Exactly.
Ozempic.
Seriously.
I just can't believe, because I mean, I guess we do hear of the negative side effects of people with stomach
There are,
issues and
yeah.
like whatever else. Maybe the Hollywood doesn't suffer from that. I don't know.
Or,
Well,
or
let-
they do and they just power through.
Yeah,
Let me
maybe.
tell you
Thin,
about,
right?
you talk about side effects.
Yeah.
So this woman who used Ozempic has a rough side effect,
Okay.
and it's permanent.
Oh no.
She got the stomach paralysis,
Oh yeah.
which now gives her diarrhea for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But she's
Oh,
so
man.
thin.
Jeez
Yeah.
Louise.
That's crazy.
That's-
That's
oh,
so
God.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But nobody put a gun to her head, right?
No,
She-
yeah.
And
no,
is she
knew that-
famous or she's just
No.
speaking out about it? And why is she speaking out about it? You
I
know,
guess
now
maybe he's trying to warn some
Yeah.
people.
I
that-
think
guess
she's
that's it.
suing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so that's
Probably.
this is why, because she's suing.
All right.
Oy.
I think it's one of those things too. There's a shortage of the Ozempic drug for people who actually have diabetes,
Sure.
and that's an issue. Like that's a major
Yeah.
issue that people are taking it when there's people who
But
need
the
it.
knockoffs are coming out fast right
Yeah,
now,
they are.
too.
Yes,
Yes,
I
which is
bet,
good.
yes.
Yeah.
Which is
I mean, good for people who need it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
There's so many commercials, and I just hate the commercials that they don't tell you what the drug's for.
I
They're
know.
just, have you heard about this? Or then they make you Google it, and I don't like that's the way they advertise.
And they're always so long. They're always 60 seconds.
Yes.
They're never
And
30
they
seconds.
never really tell you anything. And at the end,
No.
it's like, and you could die, and you could do this, and you could do this.
Jenny, you're going to freak out about this one.
All right.
An 80-year-old man in India passed away,
Yeah.
or at least that's what everyone thought.
Okay. Oh.
On the way to his funeral, a car hit a pothole. The car hit a pothole, and he suddenly came to.
Oh, boy.
He'd been on a ventilator. Last we heard, he was breathing on his own again.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit
Wow,
a pothole
that is a
and came to life.
Wow.
There's a few streets here that could
I was
maybe
gonna
do that.
say,
for
yeah.
How many times we report way too often that people are dead and they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
This shouldn't be a thing.
No,
Anymore.
it should not.
Right.
Now, again, this is not going to be. He didn't like, whoa, what's going on? And then he was fine and walked
Yeah,
over.
Right.
no.
So, I mean, he
He was only 80 though. I did see this headline, right?
Yeah.
Like it's still young enough that he could have a solid 15 years.
I feel like he's got another couple of days, and then this will
Really
be
don't
that.
do
Yeah, I
that.
mean, if he's...
He was on a ventilator, and
Right,
that's
right.
yeah.
But
Needs-
maybe this is the jolt he
it
needed.
is not.
To live another 20 years. That's a big puddle. And finally, there's a dating term called avalanching. Anyone know what avalanching
No.
is?
It's coming on too
Avalanching.
strong.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot of text.
Smothering.
Yeah.
Okay, well, apparently it comes up usually late January, so we're approaching hearing avalanching a lot.
Okay.
It's when single people temporarily toss out their dating deal breakers so they can score some action leading into Valentine's Day.
Oh.
wow.
It's way too convoluted to
It
get
really
there.
is.
It is.
Yeah, that's too much.
We don't need a name for this.
Avalanching. That's... Yeah, no, I don't like that.
It's a weird name to represent what it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, who cares about Valentine's Day? Like towards mid-January, is anybody thinking about Valentine's
know.
Day and saying I
People
need a
care
date?
less and less every year.
I
too.
think so.
Yeah.
I
I
think
don't
so.
know if they ever cared. Maybe they have, but
Like
I
when
just...
you guys were single, were you ever sad on a Valentine's
No.
Day?
No.
No.
Nor was I.
No.
No, I never really cared.
No.
No, not at all.
Honestly, it
We
seems
sound
like work.
the four most unromantic
Maybe.
people on the
Yeah.
planet.
But again, like you're the preacher of date night. Well, you're just doing stuff
No,
together.
I'm the preacher of anti.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
it's not really a date. You're just doing stuff together. Well, I'm a preacher of date night. We do things outside of Valentine's Day that if a Valentine's Day is on a Wednesday, I'm like, can we just stay in? and
Yeah.
So
just
you
be
wouldn't. We've had
comfy
this
cozy?
conversation a million times. You wouldn't be disappointed if Derek did not recognize Valentine's Day.
No, I want him to recognize it. Come on.
But like a dinner at home is that's quality
that's good
time,
for
right?
me. Yeah,
I agree.
exactly.
Totally.
Yeah.
So how does he have to recognize
Just
it
like a
then?
gift and a card with a nice message
In that order,
it.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my god!
A gift. How big of a gift are you expecting?
Pretty big.
Wow.
And I know Rush, you're all about that. Brady, I assume you are as
Yeah,
well.
but just quality time. Again,
Yeah.
we'll usually crack open a bottle of wine, make a nice dinner together, and just hang out.
Exactly,
No
yeah.
TV, and just our us time. You know.
So
Date
let me
night.
ask you guys, because I don't do that stuff. Because I do it throughout the year. I don't like Valentine's Day. It's almost out of principle that I don't do it on that day. So would you guys have a nice dinner and open a bottle of wine, but then do it the next night as well, or the 2 nights before that?
I think it's the intention
probably,
of it
yeah.
too, right? Like,
Yeah, it would be no different.
Yeah.
It's just something else
No,
I'm
I think
saying.
it is. Like we dress up even a little bit. Like we'll put on like a nice shirt.
Sure.
You
No,
know,
see, that's the whole point
We'll
of
try to
staying
make
home.
It. Yeah, but we'll
I don't
try to
wanna
make
do-
it feel a little more special.
I might put on
wear
my
clothes.
I might put on my nice hoodie.
That's nice. Yeah.
Good. The one without the spaghetti stains.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Make it
Romance.
classy.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Do.
No.
My bad. I mean, now it's time to play How Do You Do? That's better. On the Morning Hot Tub with Do, and Do. So clever.
We were so
I
bad
forget
at
how
this
to
game.
play these games
You-
every time.
You just do a song.
Okay,
just
then
gotta
you have to
do.
guess it.
Yeah, and then the other
Okay.
people guess the song. And I'm
Right.
thinking, should Jenny be our do-doer today?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
terrible at doing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god!
Don't we all do?
No.
No?
One person do-dos,
I'll do.
and we guess. We have a do-doer and then guessers. Yeah. You're not.
I'm terrible at doing. Really, Jenny.
Yeah. I mean, we have it in the license.
I got
Yes.
it. It doesn't hurt. All right.
God, okay.
So you're gonna do a song, and then they're gonna have to guess which song you are
Okay.
you're doing.
And do I have a timer?
Well, I mean,
No.
No,
I
just,
think
you know.
it's within reason.
Yeah, exactly. We'll know. All right, go
You have
for
the
it.
first song?
Oh no.
Okay.
Do.
We're off to a flying start.
She said on 2 notes, 2 dudes. That's gonna be a long game.
Wait. I can't get past the. I don't know what it sounds like.
We may only get one song today.
I don't even know that we'll get this song.
Hang on. Okay, hang on. Okay.
Someone actually, okay, you guys have to close your texting, but someone actually correctly predicted it already.
Really?
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Oh,
Based on your
see?
first 2 notes.
Thank
Jenny, you gotta
you.
believe in yourself.
Okay,
Okay,
here we
I
go.
believe.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Wait. Do.
Shape of You.
Do. Hang on. No, that's not how it goes. Okay, can I skip this one?
No,
Wait a second.
no, you 3 people have gotten it.
So
Really?
people
Yeah.
listening have gotten it.
Yes.
And she doesn't
Yes.
even think she's singing
Yes.
it right.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
The
clearly you
second
are.
part.
I mean, if it's a song that it should be.
Yeah.
I gave her a bunch of options of songs here,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
that
All
song.
right. Now
Okay.
you've got yourself together.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you?
Nope, you're not together. You said you'd gotten yourself together.
Can I look up the lyrics?
No, because all you
No.
you
Do
said
it.
I
do.
don't because I can't think of what comes after this.
Another do.
Do. Do.
Someone's right. It does sound like the Law and Order dum dum.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't get. You're not getting there. That's all I've got.
No, we're not. I love how she just tosses the blame on us. Okay, you're not getting it. Well, there's nothing more I can do.
And the rules of the game, you can't move forward.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stay on
I
this one.
can't. Okay.
All right, here we go.
But
Come
I
on.
can't.
Come on.
I don't know
You've
what
got
comes
this.
next.
You gotta believe in yourself. Come on.
No, and I'm getting 2 songs in my head. Okay. Do. I can't. Do. Is that right?
No. No, it's not.
Now, Brady, you know she has a bucket of
There's
papers
8
of
songs in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
We're on
I
number
know.
1.
How do you know what song she's doing?
Because I
Because
was clear.
I can deduct from these 8
How?
which one it is.
Yeah.
She
Well.
said to do.
Exactly.
All right, we only have like another 30
I know,
seconds
I
We
left.
just,
got
like-
this.
We
We're
gotta
running out
wrap
of
it
time.
up.
We
I
gotta do
can't
other
think of-
things.
Okay, so. No, I'm stuck after that. I am stuck after the first thing that I'm doing. Do.
Think of other parts of the song.
I can't. Oh, it goes. Hang on. No, it's not coming to me. This is terrible. I'm sorry. I'm really stuck.
Well, the game's over. We've run out of time.
That's wow. We
It's
gotta move
Hello
on.
by Adele. Do. There it is. Oh,
Why didn't you do this?
I
Yeah.
forgot that this was in it.
So all you thought was hello?
Yes, and then I was going, and the other song that was coming into my head was, "Is it me you're looking for?" And I couldn't get that out
The
of my
Lionel
head.
Richie song.
And I couldn't get it out of
So
my head.
Brady, was this song the one that you thought?
Yes.
She
Yeah,
my
because
God,
it
so
wasn't,
many.
it wasn't Toto Africa, so,
Guys, there it
Oh,
is.
Jenny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the beginning was, I nailed it, but and so many people got it.
You,
Well,
you did
so
not
many.
nail it.
No.
Well,
I
we
can't
we
believe
got a
that.
text in the middle of all the guesses for a Hello Adele. This radio program gets worse and worse every single day.
You're not wrong.
I mean, yeah,
Thanks for listening.
we did reach a new level.
And yet
So-
this person texts us like every day being very mad at us.
Yeah.
Stop listening. You don't need to.
Oh, I missed this one. Ask Jenny if it hurts being this dumb, and I'll tell you, it does not.
That's right.
Yeah, you showed them.
Ignorance is bliss, baby.
Why are these people
don't know.
listening to the show?
Just move on.
Oh, there you go.
right.
The Wheel of Fun.
Well, now you don't have to pick songs for
Yeah,
next time.
exactly.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
I don't know. Is it true or not? Have you seen Kanye West got all his teeth pulled
yeah.
and replaced with $850,000 worth of titanium dentures?
It's a lot.
Now, it's not entirely true. Kanye still has all his teeth, but apparently he did get a set of grills made from titanium and other precious metals. According to sources, they're fixed, prosthetics almost.
So is
kind
it
of
like
on his teeth.
is it like veneers? Like do they file down his teeth?
Sort of, but they're attached to his. It's weird to explain.
Like, can he take them out? I don't know if we know yet, right?
Well, he posted on social media and compared himself to the James Bond character Jaws, who had metal teeth.
yeah.
I mean, I don't get it.
funny.
You've seen it now, Jenny? You pulled it up?
I'm trying to, but I don't know if it's if it's the real picture that I'm seeing right now. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
They didn't even do a good job with it.
Right.
It's so much. Like, you know when you're talking to someone, they have something in their teeth, and that's all you can look at? I feel like if I was talking to Kanye,
Yes.
all I could look at would
Right.
be his teeth.
Yeah.
It almost looks like what's the Tesla truck? The Cybertruck
Yeah.
in his mouth. It's
Yeah, it really does.
That's a good
That's
little
terrible.
comparison right there. Can you imagine spending almost $1 million on that?
No.
That does not make you angry, Jenny? when
Yes, it
people
really does.
Yeah.
To my
Yeah.
yes.
How many people he could have helped with that money
Exactly.
instead of that
And
goofy look?
Oh no, yeah, I can't even. It
Yeah,
looks terrible.
I wouldn't do that.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's a no from me.
All right. Cancel the appointment.
I thought about this when I saw this online. I thought, like, let's say I wanted to do that. Like, I'd have to fly to like LA or something, right? Like, there's nobody locally who's doing this, right?
no,
Good question.
titanium denture, it's almost like a what do you wear at night?
Mouth
A
guard?
retainer.
guard?
Like
Yeah.
a retainer,
It's almost like a titanium retainer.
You
Right.
need like a jeweler
Yeah.
/ orthodontist.
Exactly.
Like you'd have to. I mean, you could probably do it here if you ordered the plate, but you'd have to have it fitted properly too. So,
But like
he
even
didn't.
like dentists around here though wouldn't have experience using this thing at all, right?
no, I
They'd
mean
have
they
no
could
idea.
they could probably figure
a
out
mold.
how to fix it to you. But that's it. It has to be measured. Then you have to order it. Like there's no dental office even in LA is making it. You've got to get a mold done and then get it made and get it sent. This
Yeah.
is a whole process.
When you do this, do you go for like regular cleanings or how does that work?
I wonder.
Or you're
You
just
soak
it's a
it
good
just like
question.
regular dentures. You soak it in a special solution.
If you
no,
could take
do.
them out,
I don't
though.
think. I think they're glued to his teeth.
yeah,
Oh God!
Yeah.
Yeah.
What an idiot!
I know.
and some WD-40
I mean, do
in
what
there.
makes you feel right, but almost
In case they squeak.
almost $1 million.
Yeah,
Come on.
$850,000. Now we might find out in the next hour this is all fake.
Right.
I don't know. With
Yeah,
Kanye,
it's
I
possible.
never know
It's
really
true.
if any
Yeah.
of it's true.
Like even if it's just a titanium mouth guard looking thing, I can
Yeah.
see him spending
Sure.
$850,000
Yeah,
on
totally.
it.
Even like
So-
grills, there can't be that many places that sell grills.
No.
You know, like maybe
Right.
like a spot in like Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver
Yes.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not a lot of grill sellers.
I have a question about dentures.
Sure.
Like, so when people have dentures and they like, they're older usually.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're older,
Yeah.
right? And they make it like, do they leave their dentures in or do they take them out?
We'll take them out at night.
Yeah, take them out at night.
My brother used
So
to
like
take.
when you're making out, you're just like
Oh,
rubbing
no.
gums?
No.
You'd probably leave them in there
Maybe
and then take
then.
them out after.
Yeah, but
what
then
I'm
can they
asking.
pop out then? Because sometimes they're pretty easy to come out. And if it's like
Sometimes.
an intense makeout sesh,
Right.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Well, I think this
You
is
know?
why you use a thing like a polydent and stuff. I think
Exactly.
that keeps them in there.
What is
Also,
It's like a little glue.
How much
Yeah.
do you guys know about dentures?
My grandma had
well,
dentures
watching
my whole life.
commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, I think the ones now have sort of posts that they click into.
Yeah,
So,
they're much better now.
Yeah.
But the ones that you can just sort of pop out, those
Yeah.
were
But
like,
like,
old
let's
school
say
dentures.
you do pop them out.
Yeah.
You're a certain age, you pop them out, and then you get a little, like you're in
Yeah.
the mood or whatever. You just go gum to gum, like
Well,
that's
you're,
what
you're
happens.
post honeymoon phase at that point.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like
oh, you're not going gum to gum. You're missing part of your mouth.
Yeah, I
You
don't
you
think you are.
fall into the
you
vortex
don't
of
think
each
you
other's
could
mouth
kiss
hole.
somebody without teeth?
I don't know.
I don't think I could.
I've
That's
never
tough.
been
Yeah,
there.
you could.
I mean, I physically could,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I want to. I don't know if we neither of us had teeth and we're just gumming at each other. I feel like that's weird.
I think
think
that's
it's-
the next level closeness
I
right
think
there.
it's better if both of you are gumming. I think if only one of you
Yeah.
is taking out their teeth, it's
For
harder.
sure.
Yeah.
Like I think if one of us, I'd say, can you put your teeth back in while we do this?
Really?
Yeah, I think
But you
so.
love them. You love them no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just let them
But-
be free of the dentures. It's like you asked me to go put my contacts back, and I'm like, oh my god, like,
It's not the same.
I'm
feel like
already
it's different.
face washed and ready to go.
Do you think taking your dentures out is like taking your bra off after a long day?
Oh, I'm
Maybe.
sure it is.
Yeah,
probably.
Finally let the old gums breathe.
I bet.
No, seriously, my brother used to take his friends on like a tour of because my grandma lived with us 6 months of the year in the
Yeah.
basement. So he'd bring it just to see the dentures toothbrush because it was
Oh,
so
it's so
huge.
big.
And he would show all of his
Yeah.
friends this. Check out the size of this toothbrush.
Wow, what a tour.
It was pretty intense. Yeah.
I want my money back.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Let's be honest. Glove compartments are often used to store things like sunglasses, paperwork, pretty much anything else that's not gloves. Well, a mechanic has weighed in with suggestions of what useful items you should keep in your glove box.
Oh.
Guys, and I have them here, and I'm
Okay,
excited to share this
napkins.
with you.
I have so many napkins in my. When I was a kid, I didn't understand what the word was, and I always called it the glove department.
Oh, the glove department.
Yeah, so I now still call it the glove
Sure,
department.
that's very good.
That's
But
like
yeah.
I used to call them handy lock brakes.
Yeah,
That's really good.
but yeah, my glove department is just a napkin holder.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
napkins and it's forks.
Yep.
I
and
have my manual in there.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Okay.
manual too. Have you ever in your life consulted a manual?
Absolutely not.
No.
But it's there in case I sell it.
And why do we? Yeah, is
right.
that why?
Yeah. I
Because
just
we
hang it.
never. I mean, there's the internet. Like any
Right.
manual ever, I throw out immediately.
I think
Yeah.
also a lot of new cars are just coming with like a USB thing as a manual. They're not using paper anymore.
Right.
I wouldn't know that.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's been a
Yeah.
long time since I've had a new car. Okay, so here's what you should have according to this mechanic. A flashlight, your vehicle's manual,
'Kay.
proof of insurance and registration
Yeah.
for sure, tire pressure gauge. No, I don't think I have that.
My dad had that at one point when I was a kid because I never knew what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
You know that
okay.
like little
That
thing.
weird
You know what
Yeah,
it is, right?
yeah.
Like a pen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But
it
most
wasn't
of the
pen.
most of the places where you're going to put air in have a gauge
Sure.
on that now.
And
So
new cars have like my car tells me.
it lets you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, a mini first aid kit. I do have a first aid kit in my car.
Do you?
I have mine
Wow.
in my. It's in the back of the car.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think almost everything. But like, I've got gauze that doesn't go bad.
I know. Sure.
But like the alcohol wipes and stuff, I'm sure have been dried up for
Oh
years.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, you need a pen and paper. I have that.
Yeah.
And a multi-tool. It's more than a Swiss Army knife. It includes like pliers, a screwdriver, and a small
Sure,
knife.
yeah, that's smart to have.
Yeah,
I don't.
don't have
But
that.
it'd be
and
smart.
This one, no, spare fuses. It's good to have backups in case one blows while on the road. And I guess you can reference the manual or go to YouTube or
I
whatever.
guess, but I'm not in like the outback right now.
No.
You know, there's always a gas station around or
Yes.
or a shop or something.
Well,
you know,
and I'm not going anywhere where I don't have self-service. That's
Right.
Basically, I'm not changing my
Well,
own
that's it.
fuses. I'd blow up my car.
Sure,
Is
exactly.
what would happen.
Yeah.
Actually, yesterday, it was a moment where I was frustrated. And then I became quite grateful.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a quick switch. I went for an oil change, and so they're doing their job, and it was 15 minutes
Yeah.
that you're sitting there.
you're in, you're out.
Yeah, I'm in and out, or so I thought.
Oh.
And then they're doing the checks at the end. They asked
Yeah.
me to start my vehicle up, and it went. Tick, 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 tick,
Uh-oh.
tick.
Oh no.
My battery literally died in that moment, like when
Oh.
they went to start it back up. So my immediate thought, and I'll take responsibility for this, is they did something.
Right.
They,
Yeah, I mean,
they
I would take
touched
that,
something.
yeah.
They hit
I'm-
something.
Well,
and
again, it was fine before they
100%.
went under
I
the
just
hood.
left
Yes.
the grocery store 5 minutes prior, and everything was fine. Anyway, so it's trying to turn it over. It's not. Then he's like, "Oh, maybe your lights were left on the whole time, so we'll try and jump it."
But why would 15 minutes?
Yeah.
This is it. So
It
again,
should-
my
yeah.
thoughts are, and then so they try to jump it. Tick, 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 it's not happening. So then Derek, I don't know why he came. Like I wasn't stranded at the
Yeah.
side of the road, but we lived
Good
2
man, though.
seconds from
Yeah.
the So he's like, I'm on my way, and I'm like, okay. So he comes over and he's looking. He doesn't know anything about
Sure.
cars.
So
Yeah.
he
But it
knows
was
less
more-
than these
yeah,
people.
Right,
But,
yeah.
hey, well, the
Absolutely.
hood's open. I should
Yeah,
look.
but he'll circle the car and his
Yeah,
hands were on his hips.
Absolutely.
And,
That's
started
the battery.
looking over the
I
guy.
see.
Yeah.
That's where the problem is. Seems to be near the engine. Yeah.
But then this is the best part. My uncle was on his way over to our place to help.
oh, a real man. Good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle
Okay.
Stu. You know
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah,
Stu.
yeah.
So then he pops in. So there's like 15 people, family members standing watching this guy who literally is a mechanic, I'm sure, trying to
Right.
do his job.
Yeah.
But it was more just convenience thing. They were
Sure,
there, so
everybody
they
was
popped
around.
in.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's like, all right, well, I got to test the battery. Like they tried
Yeah.
jumping it. They tried leaving it to see if that would charge and blah, blah, blah. So everybody sort of gets out of the way a little bit, and he tests the battery, and it's.
And did you guys have like a picnic or like a family barbecue?
We did. Well, we did
yeah,
that. Yes, well,
right,
we did that
okay.
after while we were waiting.
Sure, yeah.
Sure, yeah. And then there's that one person behind you, like, I just want an oil change.
Exactly. Oh. Well, as it turned out, he tested it, and it was missing a cell, or there's something about a cell.
Okay.
It was a bad cell. It was a bad cell, and my battery was dead. So I went from being, like he couldn't lie about that. My uncle's right there. Everybody's looking at it. And I just went from being, a little annoyed that they had done something to, hey, if my battery is going to die, it might as well be in a
good
garage
timing. Yeah, sure.
that they have it. They have the battery there. They did it in 10 minutes, and I was in and out.
Still feel like they did something.
Yeah.
I wondered, too, a little bit.
You know what they did? They gave you a bad cell.
Right.
They can do that.
Yeah.
They
The cell.
they pumped in the
was-
bad cell.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, my immediate thought was, I'm like, oh, come on. What are the odds?
Yeah,
sure.
And then I was like, you know what? Thanks, universe. I could have been on the side of the road
Sure.
somewhere,
Good.
and had to call a tow truck,
That's
and it
very
would have
grateful.
cost me more. I was grateful.
Well, likely what would have happened is, was that your last stop?
Yes, I
So
was going
it
home.
just-
after
It would have
that.
died at home.
He
yeah.
would have died
Died
at
at
home.
home.
And then, yeah.
So now
Right,
what
and
you
then
should
I
do.
still have to get somebody
Yeah.
to change
Right.
my battery or tow it somewhere to have it done or whatever. So yeah.
What you should do is have a good cell in your glove compartment,
In my
ready to
glove
go.
compartment.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
any,
just
at
have
any
a
bunch of
replace
moment.
the bad
cells.
cell.
Yeah, replace the bad cell
Put
in
it
the
with the
battery.
napkins.
Yeah, next to the napkins and your chopsticks.
You grab
Yeah.
me a good cell.
Yeah.
Who has chopsticks?
We
in
have
there?
chopsticks. We
No,
really
you
do.
don't.
You
Yeah.
never know, yeah.
I mean, I
We
guess
do a lot of driving, though, right? So we're
But
on the
you
road
eat
a lot.
with chopsticks.
I
We
don't
do
eat with
chopsticks.
chopsticks.
We
My
do
wife
a lot
eats
of driving.
with chopsticks.
And occasionally
naturally
we're in
we eat
Asia.
chopsticks,
I don't know.
right? I don't know. We eat a lot of bowls.
Yeah, okay,
Fair
a lot
enough.
of bowls. It would
Sure.
be so hard. I mean, I get even you with your cereal
Yeah,
or whatever in the
sure,
morning
yeah,
in a spoon. But chopsticks is next level.
Come on.
I mean, I don't do chopsticks
Oh, okay,
when I'm
when you're
driving,
driving.
but
That's a lie you
But
have.
passenger.
I've definitely done
Yeah,
chopsticks, but I don't actively
absolutely
do
have.
chopsticks. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does.
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.